Hi, I'm Euan. I'm one of the designers at Paulin. I've got a background in engineering and design for manufacture. I work closely with our managing director, Lewis Heath, to develop all of our new projects from conception right the way through to release. Most of our projects start out as a conversation, or sometimes just a drawing on a napkin from Lewis. And then I work closely with Imogen Ayres, our creative director, to develop the 2D design before carrying it into 3D modeling software, where I consider the manufacturing limitations and the assembly as a whole. Our latest release is the Mara. It's our first diving watch. It's a project that took about 2 years to develop. Every component from the typography, the handset, the dial, the case, everything was designed in-house. It was quite a technically challenging project, and it put everything we'd learned from previous projects to good use. The Mara case went through many different iterations and changes. Originally it was intended to be part of the modal range, but being a dive watch, it had a completely different set of requirements. And it needed to withstand a certain amount of wear and tear that you would expect of any good tool watch. So we added a 2.5mm sapphire, a closed case back and a screw down crown, and we removed the modular construction. All these things were essential to reach the 30 ATM rating. It was still important for us to preserve some of the original design cues we liked so much about the modal. So the overall shape is relatively similar and the finishing is the same, but we've carried it on to the 120 click unidirectional bezel and the smooth transition crown guard. The bezel was a new and interesting challenge for us. It's such an integral part of a dive watch, we knew we had to get it right. Not only does it connect well with the minute hand and is incredibly legible, but it also feels and sounds great. We trialled 3 different textures for the grip and multiple different clicking mechanisms before settling on the current design. We also experimented with 3 different assembly methods and multiple colorways before settling on the blue and the black. For the hands, we tooled a new custom design that was unlike our previous models. We wanted to come up with something that was bold and colourful and still recognisably Paulin. So the dial and bezel feature a combination of shapes and numerals. The typeface is designed by Imogen, it's called WIM, and it's featured on our Modal and Neo collections. We selected grade X1 Superluminova for all of the lume details on the bezel, the hands and the dial to ensure there was a direct crossover between the components and ensure legibility, which is essential when you've got moving reference points. So I think it was at a wind-up event when a customer actually first suggested we add a rubber strap option to the collection. Now we could have taken something off the shelf or taken something stock and branded it, but instead we decided to come up with something completely custom. You can see it's integrated with the case, and our Paulin lettering follows the whole top face and lower face. When you see the watch for the first time, the strap is arguably one of the most Paulin elements. It's bold, it's playful, but it's still a really technically sound HMBR strap. If you look closely, you'll see contrasting finishes between the layers on the strap and 2 levels. Although this is an aesthetic decision, the raised portions in a rubber strap help with cooling and comfort and reduce the amount of contact with the user's skin. For the fabric straps, we decided to line the inside to improve comfort. Now we do this with a material called Alcantara, which is a blend of polyurethane and polyester, and it's commonly found in luxury car interiors. It feels great on the skin, it's durable, and it's water resistant. So all of our watches are assembled in-house by our talented team of watchmakers. Our movements are LJP G101s, go through multiple stages of testing as quality control and as part of assembly. And then when the watch is built, it goes through pressure testing to ensure it meets the water resistance standards. So we really enjoy the design process at Paulin. We all come from slightly different academic backgrounds, and that means we ask pretty interesting questions, and that sort of pushes the design and the development. The Mara is our most challenging offering to date. It's opened up a completely different conversation for us at Paulin, and we're really excited for what's to come.